NFL Draft Defensive Player Thumbnails. A look at some of the top prospects available at each position in the upcoming NFL Draft. X-denotes early entrant. Defense. Edge rushers, ends. Position outlook. Beyond Bradley Chubb, most of the best potential pass rushers have question marks that could keep them out of the first round. Bradley Chubb, 6'4", 269 pounds, North Carolina State strengths, rushes with a good combination of power and speed, and varied moves. Holds his ground well against the run. Weaknesses: not quite the elite athleticism of a player such as Myles Garrett, which could limit his upside. Fact: wore number 9 at NC State the last 2 seasons for former Wolfpack defensive end and number 1 overall pick Mario Williams. Gone by, pick number 5 or 6. Marcus Davenport, 6'6", 264, Utz's strengths: long, fast and explosive athlete with maybe even more upside than Chubb. Weaknesses: instincts and reaction are a work in progress, limiting his speed and quickness. Fact: former high school sprinter who gained 30 pounds during his college career. Gone by, pass rush potential like this generally doesn't last past top 15. Harold Landry, 6'3", 252, Boston College strengths: long arms, fast hands and nicely developed pass rush moves. Weaknesses: needs to play stouter against run and could be limited to 3-4 outside linebacker. Fact: limited to 9 games last season by an ankle injury. Gone by, top 35. X-Arden Key, 6'6", 238, LSU strengths: big-time pass rush potential, combining size, range and agility. Weaknesses: production comes and goes, and he did not show much last season after returning from a shoulder injury. Fact: set LSU single-season record with 12 sacks in 2016. Gone by, day 2 though first round is definitely possible. Sam Hubbard, 6'5", 265, Ohio State strengths: strength and technique allow him to get rid of blockers effectively. Weaknesses: lacks fast first step. Fact: elite lacrosse player in high school who had a scholarship offer to Notre Dame. Gone by, top 45. Others to watch: Lorenzo Carter, Georgia; Akinanosu, USC; Rasheem Green, USC; Kemo Kotre, Rutgers. Defensive tackles position outlook: could be no defensive tackles taken in the first 15 or 20 picks, but a handful or more between 20 and 45. Aaron Payne, 6'2", 311, Alabama strengths: massive and powerful with quick hands. Run stuffer. Weaknesses: his pass rush is almost all power. Fact: caught a touchdown pass against Clemson in a college football playoff victory last year. Gone by, middle of second round. Vita V, 6'4", 347, Washington strengths: athleticism and quickness for his size outstanding. Weaknesses: production and playmaking inconsistent. Fact: played some Wildcat quarterback as a 270-pound high schooler in San Jose, California. Gone by, top 20. David Bryan, 6'4", 291, Florida strengths: explodes off the ball and can make plays up and down the line. Weaknesses: holding point of attack. Could end up sliding outside. Fact: son of a U.S. Navy SEAL. Gone by, early second round. Morris Hurst, 6'2", 282, Michigan strengths: relentless and quick off the ball and into the backfield. Weaknesses: undersized for an interior lineman, which could relegate him to certain schemes. Fact: diagnosis of a heart condition kept him out of the combine, but has been cleared since. Gone by, middle of second round. Harrison Phillips, 6'4", 307, Stanford strengths: broad, active and highly productive. Weaknesses: odd build. Top-heavy for an interior defensive lineman. Fact: led Stanford in tackles last season with 103. Gone by, end of second round. Others to watch: Tim Settle, Virginia Tech; Derek Nottie, Florida State; x-speed.j. Hill, North Carolina State. Linebackers X-Rokun Smith, 6'1", 236, Georgia strengths, excellent recognition, sideline-to-sideline range and athleticism, with coverage skills to keep him on the field on passing downs. Weaknesses: a bit undersized and can get engulfed by big blockers, if they can get to him. Fact: won the Butkus Award as Best Linebacker in college football in 2017. Gone by, top 15. Tremaine Edmonds, 6'5", 253, Virginia Tech strengths, tremendous size and speed combination. Solid tackler. Weaknesses: needs some work on shedding blocks and his pass rush is more potential than well-developed skill. Fact: father was NFL tight end Farrell Edmonds and two of his brothers also played for Virginia Tech. Gone by, top 15. Rashaan Evans, 6'3", 234, Alabama strengths, punishing hitter. Versatile linebacker, with speed to become an effective edge rusher. Weaknesses: aggressiveness can lead to missed tackles. Fact: grew up in Auburn, Alabama. Gone by, top 25. Leighton Vander Esch, 6'4", 256, Boise State strengths, long and rangy, and seems to be in on every tackle for the Broncos. Weaknesses: more power would be helpful, and some patience to cut down on over-pursuing. Fact: in first year as a full-time starter was Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year in 2017. Gone by, middle of second round. Shaquem Griffin, 6'1", 227, UCF strengths, has 4.4 speed that could lead to a move to safety, but was also a terror as a pass rusher. Weaknesses: Griffin lost his left hand to amputation when he was young. It has proved to be no limitation throughout a stellar college career, but it could influence where he fits in an NFL defense. Fact: his twin brother, Shaquille, plays for the Minnesota Vikings. Gone by, total wildcard, but it would be surprising if he is not drafted at all. Others to watch: Malik Jefferson, Texas; Jerome Baker, Ohio State; Josie Jewell, Iowa; Fred Warner, BYU. Cornerbacks position outlook: NFL teams draft lots of cornerbacks and there are about 7 with a chance to squeeze into the first round, or provide good value in the second.